Good morning and welcome back to Meadow Farm. Today ploughing up this field. We want to put some potatoes in, but someone tried, in all their wisdom in the UK, tried growing cotton, and yeah, not sure how they got on with that. Looks at this, a lot of the crop was still on it. Don't think they got much off. But we will get this field ploughed. Ground temperature's only at 39 degrees at the moment, so it's a little bit cold for getting the crops in. Definitely want to get some spring crops in the ground before too long. Get ourselves into the furrow. First breed's a little tricky to get turned in, but the rest of the field should be fine. We need to get some more liming done as well. Still got building a bit to do to bring the fields up to standard. Both the grass fields are done, which is good. And we can get as much of this done as what we can. Today, get this ploughing done. This field and the one across the road needs doing. Giving the T-dub a run out. Never going to be a boring day once you sat on the T-dub. The 7840 is on the terra tyres, and that I feel will be an ideal tractor to do the drilling. With having the terra tyres on should be less soil compaction whilst we're drilling. Yeah, buying Meadow Farm definitely feels like the right move for us to start our farming career. Not sure what tractors we will work up to, but we'll definitely be expanding the farm, getting more way there, turn it. I think we have, since you joined us last time, I have bought a drone, so we will put the drone up and show you some drone footage. It's nice having the 6-furrow plough on this. Doesn't take too long to get some land ploughed. This field still needs some lime put on it at the minute. We will get that job done as soon as we can. Probably be done by the time you join us next time. The majority of this is not sure what land we're on here. Let's check on the land we've got. As you can see, we've got down the bottom there some salty clay, good patch of loam in there, and some sandy loam. As you come higher up, opposite the shop, we've got loamy sandy loam and some loamy sand. And this field we're in, for the most part, is sandy loam with a bit of loam at the top. The other field across the road is half and half, loam and sandy loam. Field 20 at the end of our yard, that is half salty clay, half loam. Field 18, which is grass, that is for the most part salty clay with a bit of loam, and the other grass field is sandy loam and a bit of loam. That is the results of the scanning you saw in the last vlog. We will endeavour to expand the farm, get more land, more modern equipment as we go forward as well. Just bought the land as it stood. It was owned by a guy who retired. He hasn't bought any tractors or anything for a long while. This TW, I think, one of the last tractors that we bought, other than the 7840. I think those are the last two tractors he bought. This all ploughed up, and we can get the power arrow on it, ready to put in the potato crop in, or sugar beet. What we put in here, talking of sugar beet, in the next day or two we've got a trip out. The guy's got an old self-propelled sugar beet harvester. I've been told by the guys at the shop that it has been stood in the yard for the last 7 or 8 years, never started, never done a day's work since. It used to work a lot. The contractor used to own it. What I've been told, so it's probably done a lot of hours. But we will have a look at it. He wants £8,500 for it, I think, from what he said at the shop. It's been stood a while, so we may take an offer. I think, without looking at it, 5,000 or 6,000 is plenty. We'll see. Once the guys got back to us to say we can go view it, we will go over there, have a look round it and make a decision. As to whether we buy it or not. Not going today, but we'll get this ploughing done and the rest of the lime spread today. We'll see. Get that back around that way. The tractor has got weights on the front, it's got the wheel weights on, so we've got plenty of traction for pulling the plough. Just plough at a decent speed, it is working well, this good old Meadow. I think we will also plough the field across the way, which is either going to be potatoes or sugar beet. For the most part, we are going to be growing wheat and barley. We may grow some oilseed grape when we plant some winter crops. We may at some point decide to grow some soya beans, give them a try. Growing beans would be good because it adds nitrogen to the soil as well. One or two of these implements like this plough, I don't think this plough has been on the farm for that many years, to be fair. It seems in very good order with hardly any paint missing off it. Probably bought within a year or two of him retiring. There we go, there we have it. Pulling awfully good. Not got too much wheel slip, I don't think. It seems to be pretty much forward travel all the way at constant speeds. Although she's old, working very well indeed. I think looking at the majority of the stuff on the yard, it's got a little bit into disrepair last off, but I think for the most part, looking at this T-Dog, he's taking care of his stuff most of the time that he's had it. It's always a plus point when you take on a farm with tractors as old as what we've got on here. Quickly getting to the end of this field now. This will be the potato field, I think. Field across the way you can go with sugar beet. Too far from here for the sugar beet factory, so it would be a nice crop for us to grow. It was a one field permit to grow sugar beets. That is what we'll stick to. I don't think we need any more than the one field. Should manage pretty well, I think. So back in to the furrow. Turn the plough back. We will just bring this back this way now. Just little bits at the end of here just to do. I think that will do. There. Now we will back across to the far corner. Just turn the plough. There we go, plough was the right way. We will get the headland done. For today, that is where we're going to leave you. I hope you've enjoyed the second vlog here on Meadow Grove. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.